Yo, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are back live. Calling show settings, people, man. Listen, it's been a minute since we had a calling show. You guys said you want more calling shows. So we're going to do this quite often. Maybe after match days. Maybe after certain games, we might have it. So, yeah, man, tune in. You know what I'm saying? It's about the people. Hope you lot are doing well. Thank you for 98,000 subscribers, people. Appreciate it a lot, man. You know what I'm saying to you lot, 2,000 more and we hit that 100K. You know, the one's there, man. So it's an amazing journey, man. I remember when I got my first 100 subs, and that was like a big deal for me. Then I went to 1K, and then getting to 5K was tough. Then getting to 10K was probably the hardest, I think, for me. But yeah, man, we're here, man. I want to hear your opinions about United, positive or negative. You know what I mean? It could be positive. Are you happy with what's happening right now? Are you happy with the style of play? What do you think about this? The transfer window? You know what I mean? What has the preseason taught us? You know what I mean? Like the preseason's come to an end. We got one more game before the Premier League starts. Community Shield against Manchester City. But yeah, man. We're here, man. We're here, man. Come on. Big up Eddie, man. Big up Sopia. Big up to, yeah, only United fans. Yeah, only United fans, man. You know what I mean? I was trying to see if I could do a call-in show with Premier League fans as well. But yeah, only United fans, if that's possible, people. And yeah, man, you must have a camera on. You must have a camera on. If your camera's not on, you can't come on because, boy, if you know about this channel, yo, we've seen some mad shit. You know what I mean? So we ain't going to complain about that again. But yeah, you're going to have 5 minutes to have your say. 5 minutes. As you can see, we want to try and get a lot of people in. I got Big Six at 7 o'clock. So I want to try and get a lot of people in. So you got 5 minutes to have your say. And you can discuss what you want to say about My United. And we go from there. How about that, people, man? Don't let Grizz gaslight the public on thinking Liverpool bet. They weren't a better team. You know what I mean? The amount of comments I had yesterday, nearly 500 comments on my latest video for pre-season, you know. I'm positive about United and they don't like it. Maybe they want me to be negative, Saeed. I don't know. But I'm not here to be negative all the time. I want to be positive, man. I want to see that United are changing their ways. You know what I mean? I'm open to change. You know what I mean? So who knows, man? I see some good stuff yesterday, but I also seen some bad stuff as well in terms of the personnel. We need some players, man, guys. We need some players. But anyway, enough of my waffling. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Like I said, first come, first serve. Let me just type in call in now. Like I said, United fans only, and you got 5 minutes to have your say. And please make sure your internet is good. You know the ones there, 2024. You know the ones. We expect a level of internet that should be good. You know the ones. And yeah, I'm gonna pin it to the top. We've got 80 likes right now. 80 likes, people. Before we get anybody on here, let's get to 100 likes. Before anybody comes on, please hit the like button. We've got 80 likes so far. Let's get it up to 100 likes ASAP, people. And yeah, we'll get people on, man. I put the link on right now, people. Pin chat. Come and join me, man. Come and join me. Come and have your say. And yeah, man. Big up to everyone. When you going on playback? Well, when they start, you know what I'm saying? When they start putting the bag out there, you know the ones there, because right now they ain't paying. You know the ones. Let's get my guy Daniel. Yo, Daniel. First time, man.
Yo, what you saying, man?
Finally, man. You know what I'm saying? You're here, man. What are you saying, bro?
Can everyone hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, bro. Loud and clear.
Nice. Bro, United, I swear, made me stay up until 2 a.m. to watch that, man. I'm so glad this tour's over, man. I can't be doing these 2 a.m., 3 a.m. kickoffs, man. I swear.
For real, man. For real, bro. Like, what are you saying, though? Like, pre-season. First of all, what's pre-season taught you? You know what I mean? Like, what's pre-season taught you, bro? Talk to me.
Honestly, our squad depth ain't there, man. Our squad depth ain't there. I shouldn't be seeing Maguire, Lindelof, Casemiro, Johnny Evans partnership. Johnny Evans is 36, 37 years of age now, and we're giving him 1-year extensions like this is 2008, brother. You shouldn't be here. You should just rest up, man. Casemiro, I've been trying to defend this guy, but after yesterday,
bro,
I can't. I just can't.
It's getting too much now, innit? The mistakes and everything is, you know what I mean, bro? He needs help in there, man. He just, for me, I don't think he can fulfill that position week in, week out, man. As much as I want him to stay, I just don't know if he can fulfill it every single week, man. And that's the issue for me, bro.
Yeah, facts. Honestly, like, I've even like noticed he's trying to like play a more pressing style. Mount's been looking a bit better in terms of his pressing, but then you can't have that and then play the likes. Well, I say play. You can't have the likes of Eriksen and Casemiro. These guys can't run. If you're gonna try this pressing style, which is what I've noticed more often than not since, and honestly, you see this Wan-Bissaka guy. Guys were trying to tell me, "Oh, guys, keep him for a slide tackling." Brother, this guy sleeps at back post every time. Slide tackle hype. Get him gone, bro. West Ham, hurry up with the money, man. I can't do it. I can't do it, man, honestly.
Bro, you know what it is for me? My man can't cross. I think defensively as well. I think it's overrated, this idea of he's good defensively now, man. It's, for me, that narrative have to move on. You're not going to get a right back now that's brilliant defensively, but you've got to get a guy who's actually good at something. And for me, going forward, he ain't good. He ain't good going forward.
Like, I don't know why we're still like delaying on getting rid of McTominay. I tweeted yesterday. I'm watching Man United at 2 a.m. seeing McTominay play striker. Like, what are we doing? This guy, I don't know. I saw 23 mil was the offer. Just take it, man, and get rid of him because you can't. Cool. As much as I still have my doubts on Ten Hag, half of this squad has gotten Ollie sacked.
Yep.
They've got other managers sacked before. Mourinho got sacked because it's half of the squad that are still here today. They're going to get Ten Hag sacked, even though I still have my doubts on Ten Hag himself. Got to get rid of them. Like, these aren't good enough. I grew up and we was winning back-to-back Premier Leagues for fun. Our lowest finish under Sir Alex Ferguson was 3rd.
Yeah.
Now, guys are happy with top 4. That's how bad we are now.
Bro, for real.
Honestly, man. Honestly, bro.
You know what it is? How many signings do you reckon we need now? Because obviously, you know, I mean, we're gonna get.
That's another thing. That's another thing. You see these people that were trying to tell me, "Oh, Ineos, let's go, positive." I said to my friends, like, look, we got rid of Varane, who I personally would not have gotten rid of, and you brought in Euro, who now is going to be injured. So realistically, you haven't improved in the defensive area. And obviously, Zertsky, I'm not going to lie, I don't watch Bologna. He didn't really play at the Euro, so I don't know how good he could have.
Of course.
I'd still get an Ivan Toney because as the window keeps going on, it seems like Brentford are just happy to drive his price down. I would go get him. We need at least 2 midfielders because our ball retention just ain't good enough. Although in the final third, I thought attacking-wise, Ahmad, I love Ahmad.
Attack. I'm not really bothered about the attack. Okay. I'm bothered about that we don't have any clinical maybe finishes. That's what I'm worried about. But I like the pressing and the kind of, you know, the way we play up front. There's a little bit of substance to up front. You know what I mean? Like even Rashford, you know me, I don't rate Rashford, but you know what? he's balling out this summer.
He's looking sharper.
He's looking sharp, man. You know what I mean? He's had a summer off. Fair play to Rashford, you get me? But let's see how that can carry on. But for me, it's not that. It's more the midfield defensive side. You know what I mean? And even Onana, bro. What's going on with it? You know what someone was saying, Onana, are you worried about the fact that he don't command his box as much because the way the ball just kind of rolls in the area and he just kind of
it's coming like Cameroon De Gea, fam. Like I saw this too much of De Gea. Like the ball would get in the box and I'm like, if you just be brave enough, that's an easy catch and he's just staying on his line.
Bro, man, like, I don't know, man.
Even what 2 of their goals, if Onana just comes out, he just claims the ball. They don't even get those shots off. Simicast's goal and who even scored the other one? It was Carvalho. I've even forgotten.
Yeah, I think it was Carvalho.
Jones, that's it.
Well, the other one, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, so if he just comes out and commands it, those goals don't even happen. But
this is coming here. We usually don't create much. Yesterday, I think that's what Ten Hag said in his press conference. He goes, "I would have been more worried if he didn't create like chances." You know what I mean? But defensively, if they let us down, man, it's peak, bro. You have to prepare.
Like, once they get past our first press, and attack, we're just so easy to play against. Like that still hasn't changed from last season. And cool, Ineos, they started the window on fire, but as of right now, our season starts next week, and it's pretty much the same team.
Yeah,
so I'm not looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
That's why when everyone was getting excited with Ineos, I was like, okay, cool. They're doing all the nice PR. They're saying all the right things, but we've been here before, man. I need their actions to speak louder. Man. So
Facts.
honestly,
Daniel,
this is a big
big
week,
up,
man.
bro. I appreciate you coming on, man. Love as always. And make sure you keep calling, man. You get me? I really appreciate your content. Make sure you follow him on TikTok, people, man. Doing big
come on, man.
Come on, bro. Love, yeah.
Big up people.
Come on, man. Big up Daniel, man. Big up Daniel. There we go, man. 5 minutes. You have your say. And you know what I mean? You come have your say, man. Right, next caller, we got my guy. Big up. Is it Neki? Is it Neki in it? Is it Neki?
Yes, it is. It's just Kane, fam.
Saeed,
what you saying, you've been dodging my comments. You've been dodging me a lot, fam. Come on, Saeed.
Go on. What am I dodging?
All right. Top 4 with this team, Saeed. Let's start the timer. Do you have something to say you don't agree with anything that I say? Can you put that up? Do you have anything to say you don't agree with anything that I say?
I'll just let people know. By the way, guys, whatever he says, whatever everyone says on this channel, it's their opinion, not the opinion of the channel.
Good. Cool. Okay, good. All right. What I've known from preseason is that Mount needs to be locked in a barrel with an AK-47 and shipped to the Middle East. That's what I've learned from watching Man United play. Mount needs to be stuffed in a barrel with an AK-47 with 1 bullet and shipped to the Middle East. That's what he needs to be right now. Harry Maguire is still here.
Yeah.
We got rid of Rafael Varane, and I'm still looking at Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
I can't even call Harry Maguire shit anymore because shit has use. In form, Harry Maguire is horrible. Out of form, Harry Maguire is horrible. Why is he still here? Yeah? Seeing this fan base defend Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka can't even cross a street, much less cross a ball. Slide tackles. Really? That's the reason you want us to keep him? Slide tackles.
Slide tackles.
So I saw the hype. I saw all the starting 11s. Ooh, what's stopping this team from finishing top 4? Okay, so your right back's crap. Lenny Euro is 18. Martinez can't stay fit. You don't have a left back. You have Babatunde in goal. Yeah. You can't. You're going to ride your entire midfield on Kobe Mino? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to ride this entire season on Kobe Mino? Yeah, that's what you're going to do. You have Beavis and Butthead that's still here in McTominay and Bruno. Yeah, this fan base already turned on Casemiro. There's no need bringing up him. Yeah, this team right here. What the fuck are you going to challenge for? Mediocrity. If this team finished anywhere above 9th, yeah, that's progress. That's what this team is right now. You're 9th. That's what this team is, 9th. What I saw from preseason is this. The attack looks fine. But just like Liverpool on the clock, once you got past Firmino, Salah, and Mane, you're looking at an empty goal.
So are you basing that on your expectations or what you just seen? What do you expect from this team?
What I expect from this team is, because the shit is still here, I'm expecting exactly what happened last season, just with 5-6 more goals. What I expect is just not to end the season on a negative goal difference. There is no improvement. What are you improving? Manchester United's way of play, as someone that's watched the Eredivisie, you are playing closer to how Van Nistelrooy had PSV playing. What you played against Liverpool, that's PSV. You're playing PSV football. That was Ruud Van Nistelrooy. That's how he played at that's what he had at PSV. Yeah? No more 3-1-6 and all these foolishness. You're creating chances. It's just that your midfield that you don't have. Against Liverpool, you saw you don't have a midfield.
Yeah,
you don't have a midfield.
Do you know that yesterday? Did you enjoy the football yesterday though? Like in terms of like
I enjoyed watching Hamad and Sancho do what I said they would have done if given the chance last season. All right, this whole Ineos shit that I'm seeing everybody go on right now. As I said, stop it.
No, it
You
is.
need three centre backs. You need three centre backs. Let's be real. You need a centre back, three centre backs, two midfielders, and a left back.
Mm,
And a left back.
mm.
This whole hyping shit Man United fans are going, let me tell you this right now. With these shit still here, you guys are going to pick up a lot of 4-0s in the league.
You,
In the
not
league. This
me,
is as
not
a
me.
Man United fan. This is a Man United fan saying this.
Okay.
You guys got a lot of hardship going away. Because if you think you're going to do anything with Baba Tunde in goal, that man could not catch his flight, much less catch a ball. I'm telling you this right now. This man couldn't keep a clean sheet in a nun's house. And you want to enter the league season with that. Your goalkeeper's trash. You don't have a back line. Your full backs are horrible. Your midfield is non-existent, but you have a good attack. That's Liverpool in the early stage with Klopp.
Man, crazy, crazy. Listen, bro, we come to the 5 minutes now. Kaneki, we'll have to speak again. We'll be back after the Charity Shield. Make sure you're
No,
there.
we will. I will be.
Love, bro, always, man. Come on. Big up, big up, big up. Yeah. Yo, Kaneki ain't playing around, man. Yo, listen. Big up Kaneki in the building. Guys, 800 people in here, man. Smash a like on the video. Big up Lee Ban Ahmed says, big up your channel, brother. Big up to you, my friend. Billy Wright says, Saeed as an EDL protester. Hope you stay safe. Listen, man, hang on. Right now, this is not the time. We're talking about United, guys. Make sure people are staying safe, though. I can't lie. It's crazy out there. We got man like Paul, my guy, Paul, man. What you telling me, bro?
Yo, man, what's going on?
What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Let's get some positivity, man. Let's get some.
There's no positivity for me.
All right, come on, man, Paul. We got some positivity.
There's nothing. I don't really want to be here for too long. Because I'm actually out of my house. But I'll just say one thing: we're not ready for the season at all. Like, we're actually not ready for the season at all. I'm gonna be real. You know, I saw you in LA last week, and I told you I really
you did say that you kept it real though.
I did not like what I saw. You know, in the midst of all of that mayhem with the drunk Irish woman and all of that talking, respect.
Where's the Irish woman? Please come on the channel, man. Let me get him.
Respect to her. She made her points and everything. But I disagree, because it's like there's nothing that I've seen that is the same. It's the same stuff that we just keep seeing. It's season 3, and we're just still getting hyped about patterns of play. Like, we haven't even seen anything like major. You feel me? That's the thing that's worrying. Like, if you watch a TV show and you're in season 3 and you're still really trying to figure out what the main idea of the show is, it's a pretty shit show. That's what it is. And for me, all of this is just shit. And this is not even on Ineos, to be fair, because Ineos can't really do that much. The old regime has really messed us up to the point where we're struggling now to move out players. You know, we really should have moved out Wan-Bissaka, McTominay a long time ago. And just like the previous caller said, that 23 million from McTominay, I take that right now. People were saying, oh, yeah, you know, let's hold out for 30. Listen, we don't have time. The season starts next week. We don't have time to be trying to stand our ground and, you know, show that we wouldn't be taken for fools in the market. That's good that we're trying to do that, but there's a time and a place for that. And at this point, we need to get players in. So Fulham won 23 million. You take that money and you run with it. You can actually get midfielders for that amount of money. It's really not that. It's not you know, small money. And Wan-Bissaka, you just tell West Ham step it up. 8 million.
Oh, he got injured, man. I hope he's okay, man.
He got injured.
Yeah, he came off injured basically, and I was like, yo, we got to be careful, man, because, and that's, for me, that's so, like, I get it, yeah, the manager right now might not be selling him, but to put him out there for 90 minutes, man, it's a bit, I thought
that's the reason why I keep telling people, I said, if you want to sell players, do not take them on preseason. People get mad at Chelsea saying, oh, you know what, the way they're treating Gallagher and Chalobah, it's not fair. But listen, if you want to sell players, tell them beforehand that you don't have plans for next season. We don't have plans for you next season. So don't waste your time coming over to the US and then you get injured and then now all of a sudden we can't sell you. That's what they should have told McTominay. That's what they should have told Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, all these players.
You know that's a good point here, because this is why wages have messed us up. Did you see Thiago Motta? He's told Chiesa, Szczesny, Bear Man, you're not
Weston McKennie and all of them that
McKennie, bro. But the thing is, our wages won't allow that to happen, man, and that's the problem with us. We've got
it's probably going to get to a point where we have to start canceling contracts. That's the thing. Like I've always said that it's going to get to that point where we have to start canceling contracts to get people out, because if people don't want to leave, the club doesn't want to force them out to leave, then it's like, listen, we need to get players in, so you have to go. So we have to cancel your contract so we can, just sort of balance this stuff out and everything like that. But for this season, we, as I see it now, at best, we're like 6th or 7th place in the Premier League. That's really how I see it, 6th or 7th place. Now, it could change if we get in Mazraoui, De Ligt, if we get in Ugarte, if we even, I know people keep saying this, they don't want Rabiot. I've said this. If Rabiot comes in, that's better than what we have. As long as we have Rabiot.
I'm definitely taking Rabiot now, man. I can't lie.
If we get Rabiot, Rabiot plus another midfielder, that honestly is going to help us a lot. As it stands now, we only have a half decent attack, no midfield, and no defense. And Onana's still doing some bozo stuff. I don't know. It's going to be a long season.
Listen, Paul, man, I appreciate you coming on, man. Love as always, man. And we'll link up soon, yeah? Big up, bro. Big up, man.
No problem. Yeah.
Big up, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to everyone who's calling in. Guys, hit the like button. There's nearly 900 people in the building. And let's get these likes. I'm not even on 200 likes, people, man. Let's get it up, man. We're going to get as many callers as we can. Let's get the next caller in. I don't know where he's gone there. Is it Tommy? Tommy, I'm going to bring you back, mate. I'm just going to get United fans in first, yeah? I'll bring you back in, though. I'll bring you back in, yeah? Big up to you. Let's get Eddie in the building. Eddie, my guy Eddie, man. What are you telling me?
My dog, Saeed Worldwide, doing big things in LA, huh?
Come on.
I love it.
Come on, man. What are you saying, man? What are you saying? Bro, are you not far from LA? How far are you from LA?
Dog, I'm in Kenya right now. So I'm living in Kenya right now. I'll be back in the Bay. And the Bay's like 5 hours driving from LA. Okay. So yeah, I was in the Bay. I was in Kenya while you were in LA. So that's why I would have been there. I would have been there for sure.
Ah, man. No worries, man. What are you selling me though, man? Talk to me, man. United. Talk to me.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be the positive one you've been looking for, and that's crazy if y'all, because I talk with Kaneki all the time, but it's just too early to tell what team we're actually gonna cross that finish line with at this point in time. We have four. I think we'll have 4 new players come in, and on top of that, this whole preseason we haven't seen Kobe Mainu and Bruno with the Sancho, with the Namad, with the Xerxes, with the Euros, unfortunately going to be out for some time. So if I'm being honest, we really don't know what type of team we're dealing with at this current set in time. But I don't know why people were expecting things to change when Ten Hag is still in charge, though. And I think the only time that things will generally change with this team is when Ruud van Nistelrooy takes the managerial position. And I think that's going to happen this season. I think Ten Hag at this point has shown how inept he is as a manager, that nothing can save him. And I think Ineos, with the type of signings that they're making, Mazraoui has Ajax history. De Ligt has Ajax history. He won't have any excuses. So I think it's just a collection of factors that lead me to believe that, if we don't get off to a good start, Ruud is there for a reason, and we'll roll with him and see where it takes us. Now, if people want to be skeptical, they have every right to be skeptical, because this team hasn't given you a reason to support them as highly as you think you might have to. But yeah, I can understand people's high skepticism, but for me, it's like so much that I'm kind of gonna judge them in the long game and not so much what they're doing in the now. Because, bro, you've been preaching from the mountaintops for how long? How screwed up our club has been, and it's not gonna be an overnight success when we talk about the style of play, when we talk about how we're scouting, when we talk about even hell the training rooms and the training center, and we're getting a new stadium. Like, there's so much new coming in to at the point where, like, just focusing on what we're doing right now, it doesn't seem as important to me. That's just where I'm at. That's kind of like my glass half full interpretation of it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's fair. When you look at the preseason, do you think it's been positive in the style of play? Like, has it changed slightly for you? Like, is there a element of what they're trying to do? Because I've seen a little bit of, I can see now what he's trying to do, but the problem is, though, the defense and midfield still, they're not aligning together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the issue for me. But I've seen bits and bobs, a bit of improvement.
Yeah, I hear you, but I could have said the same thing last preseason where we'd see them playing some good football for a half, and then a couple people switch out, and it's like a totally different kind of team. It's weird. So it's one of those things where, again, this preseason hasn't meant that much to me, if I'm being honest. Like, I think it's just a formality. Like, we have contracts to show up in the U.S. and play for the U.S. fans, so they're gonna be out there. But yeah, man, I just think nothing right now is going to be what it is in like a couple weeks. We've furthered on the Ugarte deal. We went from like, oh, he has to be bought to he's now is able to be a loan. The Delict thing has been back and forth. Rabiot is there. Like, the only question I have is how the hell they haven't gotten the left back, because I think the days of us relying on Luke Shaw to be a week in, week out left back are so far past us. I think Delo can make a name for himself this season if he steps up and plays well as he did last season and we start winning more games. But I think the Luke Shaw experience should be cut completely. And I think, with Ten Hag, we know what we're gonna get. So people just buckle up. It's not gonna be the pretty football you want to see. Absolutely not. He's 10 toes down onto this philosophy that he's trying to throw out there. So yeah, man, I think just buckle up and subscribe to Saeed TV. Get my guy to 1K, man. That's what we on.
Come on, man. Big up Eddie, man. Definitely we link up next time.
All right, I'll catch you.
Come on. Big up, my bro. Big up, man. Big up to Eddie in the building. Guys, keep liking the video, people, man. Like I said, if you want to come on, United fan, and you got something positive to say, come on. You know what I mean? And if you got something negative, you want to be objective, it's all about opinions, man. So please, guys, come and have your say. Let's listen to the FACTZ podcast. Is it FACTZ podcast?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm good, man. Man United podcast over here, man. Appreciate you, Saeed. Been watching you for a while. Happen to have the conversation, brother. Gambian brother too. I've been seeing a lot of Gambians in your chat, man. So it's everybody.
Come on, big at the Gambians, man.
Yeah, man.
Big at the Gambians in the chat, man. Come on.
But nah, man. Love the conversation though. But Saeed, I'm gonna come in a little bit because I see a lot of Man United fans this season. We gotta decide what we want, bro. And you in particular, all y'all big YouTubers, like, we need to set expectations, and also we need to be real, right? I'm on Ineos watch, bro. I'm on Ineos watch, because if we sit down and really look at the squad, bro, how many players are there from Jose Mourinho era, bro? I saw a squad today, right? From a squad picture from Arsenal with what's the guy before Arteta?
Yeah, Unai Emery. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
Bro, they have 2 players left, bro.
I know.
Ten Hag still has players from all those. And don't get me wrong, bro. For me, I'm Ten Hag in, bro. I feel like Ten Hag has done a good job, but he's still limited in certain things. Don't get me wrong. I will question him, but trophies matters for Man United, bro. Trophies matter. And again, we have to look at the players. Ineos have been doing a great job at bringing in Xerxes and what's the other, Euro, but we still have players that need to come out. And if you don't have those players out, what are we judging Ten Hag on, bro? We've made all these changes, and then we're going to expect a lot. We're going to expect him to win the title. So I think that for us, we need to set our expectation, and we need to stand our ground, bro. I'm seeing a lot of people change every week. They say this. Next week
Should I say my expectation? I said third this season. Is that fair?
Well, let me ask you, with what? Are we getting new players or with these same players?
I want to see good football. Okay, third is relative, but I'm just saying that as a position, right? But main thing is good football and Europa League this year and make the Champions League football. But main thing is good football.
But you haven't answered my question though. With what players? With these players or with the new players?
But the thing is that that's not my job though, innit? That's why I'm still on Ineos. Have to do that 100%. Ineos have to do that. But my thing is though, I still think in your third year, you know, we should be playing a style of play that is consistent though. You know what I mean? Regardless of, yes, the players are not the ones we want, but there needs to be a consistent style of play in your third year. For me, establish your style of play. Is that not a fair assessment or fair?
It's fair, right? But my thing is, especially with, I'm sorry, I'm going to put it on, I'm talking to you right now, but I'm going to put it on all the big YouTubers, right? We change our position, bro. Next minute we come in, we're saying third, but we're not playing well, and then you're complaining. And then we don't have the players again, bro. We saw today, who were the players that came in the second half? Will Fish and like the Bennett kid. One of them can possibly start with the players we get, excluding Dillett and the other players. So my thing is that, bro, I am with you. Third season, Ten Hag, you have to do something, right? But we also have to be realistic with the players we have. You have Johnny Evans in the back there. And also, again, Saeed, I'm sorry, I'm getting on you with this.
No, go for it.
You keep talking about Rabiot, bro. Y'all keep changing every week. Today we want Rabiot, tomorrow we don't want him.
No. My thing was Rabiot has to come alongside another midfielder. I said I don't want Rabiot on his own. I said I want him alongside Ugarte. I've always maintained that. I've never been kind of overwhelmed with Ugarte. With Rabiot, but I've maintained he has to come alongside another midfielder, not on its own. I think that would be underwhelming. But if we only got one midfielder in, it would be underwhelming.
That's fair, 100%, right? But then again, are you keeping Casemiro, Rabiot, and Ugarte? Then you're going to be complaining about style of play. That's your next
thing. You know what it is with Casemiro? I think for me, I've always maintained as well. If the right offer came in, I wouldn't be kind of saying, keep him. If someone came in now, 30, 40 million, and it meant that we're going to get other midfielders in that fit the profile more, 100%. But I've also said, you know what? I don't mind keeping him if he's here. I'm not one of them like out. But I'm like, if he's staying, cool. But at the same time, if the offer came in, but right now it looks like United are not looking to sell him. I don't know.
That's what I was about to get to. Like we're saying if, but that's not gonna happen. So we have to deal with the realities on the ground right now. The reality on the ground is
give me your expectation.
All right, my expectation. Okay, is it with the players that I want or what's happening right now?
For me, you know what it is here? I get it. The players are here, but still give me your expectation of what you want from Ten Hag and what you want from just in general from Man United.
It's simple, bro. I've been taught as a Man United fan, my expectation is to win. Now the highest honors, that's not realistic, right? But win, go get me a trophy, bro. But now this is your third
style of play.
I want to
style of play is not important.
No, I'm about to get right. Number one priority is winning. Second is style of play. Style of play always comes second to winning, bro. I'd rather win than do style of play. But for Ten Hag's third season, win me a trophy again. Push up in that high up in that top four, and then play good football. Now, good football for Ten Hag is dependent on the players he gets. If he doesn't get, for me, my midfield, I really like the style of play, the profile of Zubimendi. I like his profile. I think he complements Kobe Mainoo very well. And for me, I'll get Amrabat over Rabiot any day, brother. Because he's gonna cost less in terms of wages, and maybe you have to pay a transfer fee, but then you don't have to worry about pushing him on. You get Rabiot in, you probably have to give him a 4-year contract, bro. Yeah. And then you're gonna be coming in next season again, complaining about style of play again. We going back to the same position. So for me, we gotta stay on Ineos watch, bro. And I get it. We gotta criticize Ten Hag, but you have to look at what he's been dealing with. That's my opinion. And I need you to stay on position too, bro. You changed too much, brother. You changed too much, bro.
No. I've never changed. I don't know if you got the wrong person in, but I've said Ten Hag is still for me. I'm still not backing Ten Hag, but at the same time, I'm coming in with an open mind this season. That you know what, he's here. Let's see what happens now. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. But listen, bro, it's about different opinion. FACTZ podcast.
100%.
Follow his channel, man. You got a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, the facts is me and some brothers in there, man. And I'm gonna join the channel too, man. I love what you do. You and Nerdin and all the boys, man. And Marcel, I love Marcel, as you can tell, obviously.
Marcel, I think you came for the same academy as you, bro. You know what I mean?
No, facts.
Love, man, love. Big up, man. Big up to him, man. Listen, all about opinion, people, man. If you want to come on, give your opinion. That's what it's about, man. Let me bring on Nedu. Nedu, what are you saying, brother?
Hey, what's up, man, Saeed? Long time.
Yeah, long time, man. How you feeling, man? I feel like you're gonna be gassed about the United this season. I feel like you're coming with new energy, man. You know what I'm
saying? No, I've been busy still, but I'm getting back to it. Anyway,
talk to me, man. Talk to me. What have you learned from this preseason? What do you like? What do you don't like? Be a bit more balanced, though. Be a little bit balanced.
No, I'm gonna be balanced. Like my hatred for Ten Hag out of it. What I would say is, like, yesterday was the best football we've seen or I've seen in a long ass time.
Yes.
3-0 wasn't like, it wasn't a fair scoreline, but at the same time. So I'll say this: the way that we press, is I don't know if you watched PSV when Ruud van Nistelrooy was the coach in the 4-4-2 style. With the press is initiated when the center backs have the ball on their weaker foot and stuff like that. Those things I saw. I think what's wrong is, like, maybe we don't have our first team players yet. Like when Ruud's team is pressing, he uses the fullbacks a lot high up the pitch, and Wan-Bissaka and Harry Amas, they're just not it.
I think Amas too early, man.
It's way too early. I was watching Rand's stream yesterday, and he said something, and this was something I was thinking like 2 games prior. He said More is better than Amas. I'm like, thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees it.
Yeah.
Though More is not, he's not like, oh, fancy with the ball and stuff like that.
Yeah, but he's calm.
But like, he's clean. Like, he will not lose the ball. Amas, I feel like he's trying to do too much. Like, you know, but anyway, he's like the least of our problems.
Yeah.
Do the pressing, I can see that they're Ruud and Rene, they're trying to get us to press more, and I like that. The thing is that we do not have a style of play still.
You know, the pressing here. Is that a style of play, like the way
pressing is not a style of play.
That's why for me, I'm like,
pressing,
you know what
everybody
pressing. What then happens to my United?
Exactly.
Do we keep the ball? Do you know what I mean? So
pressing is not a style of play. Pressing, but there's different types of pressing. There's different triggers of pressing and stuff like that. But we don't have a style of play yet. I feel the only reason we played well yesterday is because of the front three that we had. Sancho, Rashford, and Ahmad, they played good football. Though Sancho wasn't at his best, I wish he did more. But I could, like, 2 instances that I can recall when I still saw the midfield, the defense and the attack are like separate from each other. There's a hole in the middle, and obviously Casemiro is going to panic and then dive in. So, like, these things.
That's what I'm saying. For me, Ugarte at least will have the legs to manage that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that
that's my issue.
Even if we get in Ugarte, we cannot play him in like, if Ten Hag wants to use
Ugarte and Rabiot, or maybe both of them. Ugarte.
Look, I'm not hearing Rabiot. Like, you're stuff.
Bro, it's not bad. Listen, I wasn't a Rabiot fan, but bro, technically, he's better than what we've got right now, bro. I'd rather have him than McTominay.
He's better than what we got, but, like, look,
he's free as well, bro. Listen, it is what it is, man. We have to do something, man. For me, we're in. This is, you know what it is? Rabiot at the start of the summer, I was like, no chance. But right now, bro, when I looked at our midfield, nobody can get the ball and play it out. And at least Rabiot can pop it a little bit, you know what I mean? Spray the ball a little bit. It's not perfect, but, bro, I swear down, it's not bad. 2-year contract, I wouldn't mind that.
I hear that. I'll hear the Rabiot thing, right? If well, definitely if we let Eriksen go, if we let Mount go, but that's not gonna happen, right? What I would say is, like, we do need to bring in Ugarte. I would say we should do the very best we can and bring in Zubimendi as well, if we're linked to him. I keep seeing links with him and stuff like that. We do need somebody like, as much as we want like Ugarte, like the profile of Ugarte and stuff, we do need somebody who could do the kind of like Rodri role, who could do the Jorginho role, who can do the Caicedo role. Like you can destroy, but when the ball is given to you when the defenders give you the ball, take the ball, scan, move with it.
Yeah.
You know, Kobe can do that, but Kobe is not a destroyer. Personally, I keep saying this. I want to see 3 people in the 10 row this season, and Bruno is not one of them. I want to see Ahmad, I want to see Sancho, and I want to see Kobe Mainoo play in that 10 row. Why I say is because for me, a 10 is like a maverick. Like, look at Odegaard, and Odegaard is not really a 10 for me, but the role that he's given in Arsenal, like you could just see that when he holds the ball, like, and just maybe go watch an Arsenal game. As soon as Odegaard holds the ball, there's at least three movements.
Yes.
Ben White overlaps if he can, and the 2 wingers take the widest. They hold the width of the field. Yeah. I want to see something like that. When Kobe is with the ball, I want to see Rashford making the run. I want to see overlaps. I want to see the Xerxes dropping in, or if it's Sancho playing there, Sancho dropping in. What that is doing, it's going to pull out the if Sancho drops in, it will pull out the center back from the position. It will allow another 8 make a run. It's going to allow the overlaps. But this is just little things. Like I don't know why Ten Hag is not implementing these things. Like I don't know, man. Like we'll need,
see. We'll have to see, man. He's got time, so we'll have to see. But listen,
like I need him gone though. Like I need that guy.
Bro, you'll get your wish, man. Maybe you'll get it soon, man. But listen, Nedu, I'm gonna get people on. Yeah, we've got 5 minutes. Love as always. Sure, big up, Nedu. Let them know, bro. The channel needs to come out, man.
No, I'm gonna start it's gonna start from the first game of the. I wanted to do Community Shield, but I'm gonna travel, so I'm gonna be back just in time for the season to start.
Say no more. Love as always, man. Big up my guy, man.
Love,
big up each and every time, man. Big up Nedu in the building. We got a super chat from here before. Liban says, Saeed, congrats on your success. You make Somalia proud. Big up, man. Always, man. Big up. We got to rep the people, man. Listen, people, make sure you lot like the video, man. There's 1,000 people here, man. Not even 300 likes. Stephanie's on your case. You know the one's there. If Stephanie keeps telling you to like the video, man. It costs you nothing. You know the one's there. Let's bring on AJ. AJ. Is this the AJ from the chat?
Yeah. How are you, bro? Yes, I'm officially uncensored, the black and gold one.
Sorry?
I'm the black and gold one, officially uncensored.
Oh, okay. Big up, man. What are you saying, brother? I thought you were this AJ.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Nah.
Big up, man.
I'm better looking, that's why.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Come on.
Shout out my man still. Oh, God. I'm not looking forward to the season, man.
Why? Tell me why.
I'm not a Man United fan, by the way. I support Arsenal.
Oh, okay, we'll bring you back here. We'll bring you back on. Just going to get United fans on first, man. You know what I mean? Guys, if you're not a United fan, we'll get you on towards the end, man. Yeah? Zino, what are you saying?
Yo, what are you saying, Saeed, man?
Yeah, man, not too bad. How are you, man?
Yeah, not too bad, you know. Yeah, just watching the game yesterday.
Yeah, how you feeling? What are you saying?
Yeah, you see, like coming to the last season, I wanted a lot of man guns, you get what I'm saying? And I feel what this team needs is people that are comfortable on the ball, because everyone's screaming Ten Hag. Even if we had sacked him in the summer, I feel like the players that we've got at United, they're not really comfortable on the ball, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, if you're looking at the whole team, I'll probably say Mainoo, Sancho, who else is there? The rest of them are not really comfy on the ball, so we need people that can play out from the back. If you look at the 2 centre-backs that played yesterday, Evans and Lindelof, you can't really do anything with that. And everyone's always calling for Ten Hag's head and everything. No matter who you bring in, if you don't bring players that are good on the ball, we cannot progress. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And also,
I agree.
Yeah, 100%. And also, I feel like every United fan at the end of every season, we're like, oh yeah, Maguire's gone, Wan-Bissaka's gone, McTominay's gone, and they still start the same season. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's like everyone goes, oh yeah, Ten Hag. You can't blame the manager. Don't get me wrong, yeah. From his first season, I had my doubts about him. Same with Casemiro. The red flags were there, but we chose to ignore them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And to be fair, I usually go to Old Trafford, but in the Ten Hag era, I've not even been to Old Trafford because it's like there's no point. We're not playing great football. And another thing is, you know, for me the biggest concern is the midfield and the centre back. I do not care if a fullback come in as of right now. Everyone's screaming, "Oh, we need 2 centre back." I genuinely believe we need 3. Right? We need
3?
Euro.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Let's be real. If you want to play at the halfway line, if Martinez is injured, Delay is injured, who are you playing? You're playing what? Maguire and whoever's available. And we've seen it many times. When Maguire comes against pace, he really struggles half of the time. You can't keep up with the pace. So it's like a manager having to move away from his philosophy because of the players. It's not really acceptable. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like we need 3, man.
Players you think United should go and get then this summer? Right now, we've got 2 weeks left of the season starts. We've got a month until it finishes the transfer window. You give me the players, the profiles you want to see coming. Talk about Rabiot and people like that.
Yeah. So we've already got Euro in. I don't mind delay. I know United. It's not really common between United fans to want delay. I want delay, and I've been looking into this Hanko guy at PSV. He's a bit more dynamic. He's we can play centre back and play left back. I feel like we need a profile like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We've seen Luke Shaw at centre back, and with his injuries, I think we might as well even maybe permanently make him a left back. Because having to run up and down, you might pick up more injuries, I would say.
No.
And so that's 2 in the back line. And for me, we need a 6 and an 8. Ugarte, I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know.
Everyone's got doubts about him, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I've watched him, all throughout the Copa America. I watched him PSG relatively, You know what I mean? Yeah. I think he's a combative midfielder at United right now. For what they're playing right now, we're not playing a possession game. We're playing a high pressing 100%. Transition football. It's rock and roll. It's energy. You need energy. And I think for me, Ugarte's got the legs that Casemiro doesn't have. So you replace that legs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should get the midfield alongside him, like a Rabiot, maybe someone else alongside him. Yeah. Be competent on the ball.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think Zubimendi is better than Ugarte, but for the style of football we want to play, I think Ugarte will be better suited to that. If that makes sense.
Yes.
And if we get that kind of profile in, because you need to look at the strength of Kobe Mainoo. We had this with Pogba. Pogba was excellent for many years, and throughout Pogba, when he signed in 2016, we spent his whole time at United saying he needs a partner. He needs a partner. And we all saw the potential here and there, like when he had Matic, but we never really saw his full potential. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We need to stop this thing where it's like, oh, we need to build a midfield around this thing. We don't want the same thing to happen to Kobe, where it's like 3 years from now, we're still screaming, we need a partner for Kobe, we need a partner for Kobe. You know what I'm trying to say? So,
over again.
Exactly. And we need an 8. And the 8 doesn't have to be a starter. We just need someone with a bit more experience. Do you know what it is? With Rabiot, I was never a fan of him. I always thought it was a scrub, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Come the Euros, I thought to myself, I said, you know what? He's not as bad as people think. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's not going to be starting every game when you're playing the likes of, Burnley's on the Premier League no more. You're playing the likes of Leicester, Ipswich, you can always bring him in to do a job. What's it called?
Yes.
Europa League. You can always bring him in to partner even someone like Casemiro in the middle of the park. And if you see that it's not working out, you can bring on, the first teamers in the, what's it called? In the, as the game goes on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So my thing is, at the end of last season, I was saying United need players that are comfy on the ball. That's the most important. Forget all this Ten Hag thing. Like I'll be honest with you, I'm so sick and tired of sacking managers, because if you're sacking a manager and you're not improving the team, there's no point. Look at Chelsea, as bad as they are. There's one thing you cannot say about that Chelsea team. They have players that are comfy on the ball. You cannot deny that. Look at the likes of Fofana, Colwell. Look at the midfield. Lavia, by the way, we should have gone for Lavia like 2 years ago, I'll be honest. Because imagine the midfield of Lavia and Mainoo right now.
Imagine him at United, though. He would have died with an injury.
With injury.
Listen, bro, I appreciate you, man. Zino, man, thank you for coming on, bro. And like I said, man, I appreciate you giving your say, man. We'll hopefully catch up again, bro. Love as always, man. Big up, man. Big up Zino in the cut, man. Big up people, everyone here. Lock in, guys. You got 5 minutes to have your say. And the 5 minutes fly away straight away. So you lot have your points, come concise, come, and just bullet your, your points and whatnot. Let's get the real king in the building. Real king, what are you saying, brother?
Big up, big up, Saeed. Big up the whole chat. Let's get Saeed and Rants to 100k. I'll say big up. Yeah. I'm gonna look at it objectively, like positively. The positive things what I've seen is that I can see more of a style of play than I did the last preseason.
Yep.
I can see obviously Sancho and Amad Diallo are being impressed with. Obviously, they're my ballers in it, so I'm impressed with them. So I think they've played really well. I liked how Ineos have structured the whole club, like in terms of getting players and getting people out, and the wage structure as well. I like all of that, and I like the news of having a new stadium. Yeah. So Ineos have done well so far, but obviously there's still a lot of work to do. There's still a lot of work to do. Obviously, I think we need a left back, we need a centre back, and we need 2 midfielders at minimum. Obviously, it would be nice to get an Ivan Toney here and there, but our focus should be on the defence and the midfield, I think, first. Because I think if Xerxes does get injured, then we can play Sancho and Amad Diallo as the false 9. So I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. And yeah, so I'm seeing more of a style of play, high pressing football. Even though I don't trust Ten Hag. Obviously, I remember I came on this fan call it in show last time what you decided, and I said and they said that Ten Hag should have gone, but it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. So this is the reality. And one thing what I did not like was Højlund was given the number 9, and I don't like that. I'm not the biggest fan of Rasmus Højlund, but you're putting more pressure on him as it is, and I don't like that. I don't think Højlund's good enough for United. We will see. We will see. I don't think he has the basic fundamentals. Same with Garnacho. I don't think he's good enough because they don't have the basic fundamentals. Same with Rashford and players like that, and same with Bruno as well. Obviously, I think our front three. I like the balance of the front three. Obviously, I would like to see Amad, Xerxes, and Sancho as the front three, and I would like to see Kobbie Mainoo as the 10, because I think Mainoo's a 10. So Mainoo's a 10.
Yeah, I've got that feeling. I think Kobbie Mainoo's more of a 10, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He's so clever with it, but obviously nowadays in football you need the GA and everything in it, so it's one of them.
yeah. All these Bruno fans need to get out of here about GA anyway.
What do we need now? Like, give me some personnel. Like, obviously, you said we need signings. What would you say right now United do need in the next 2 weeks? Give me a couple of signings.
Like I said, we need at least a centre back because Euro's injured. Obviously, we've been linked with De Ligt. I think De Ligt's a decent centre back, but the only doubt I have with De Ligt is his injuries. That's the only doubt I have with De Ligt is his injuries, and Martinez's injuries as well. That's the only doubts I have with them. We need to bring in at least 2 midfielders at minimum. I'm not the biggest fan of Rabiot, but it's on a free transfer. You know, it's on a free transfer. If we bring in Rabiot on a free transfer, I'm not going to cry about it because we do need bodies in there. We need to get the Ugarte deal over the line as well. So we need 2 midfielders at minimum. We need a centre back and we need a left back. Because Luke Shaw, I've said it on Flawless channel before. Shout out Flawless. I've said it on his channel before. Like, Luke Shaw has more appearances at McDonald's than he does for Manchester United because the guy always gets injured. The guy is not reliable enough, and the guy is not that good. So we do need a left back. But yeah, but like I'm being a little bit more positive. But again, there's still a lot of things that United need to do, and our expectation of Man United, we should get. I do agree. We should be getting third. We should be getting third. We should be seeing that style of play during the season, and we should win the Europa League. That's the minimum of what this football club needs. So, and I think one massive problem that I've always had with United in the past is that we've always brought in squad players. We've always brought in squad players and expect to develop them. But the thing is, like I said, like you can't develop a lot of these players when they don't have the basic fundamentals. We need to bring in players what are going to strengthen the first team's side. We need to bring in players right now what can come in the starting 11. That's what we need to bring. We can't be bringing in these squad players because I am tired of that. So we can't bring in none of these squad players and expect them to give them time and to develop. If we want to get closer to challenging and winning the major honors, we need to bring in players what can come in right now and can take certain players' spots. That's what we need.
Facts. Big up, man. Real king, bro. Appreciate you coming on, man, and having your say. Come on.
I will call in again after the community shield. You're planning to do it?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. Big up, say love.
Always, man. Big up to Real King in the building, man. Thanks for coming on, man. Let's bring on my South African brother here, Yousef. Been a minute, man. How you doing, bro?
How's it, Saeed?
Not too bad, man. How you been? Is it cold out there, man? South Africa cold out there?
Yeah, it's winter now.
Oh, yeah, it's winter, isn't it? Yeah, true. Yeah. How you doing, man? Let's talk to me, man. Talk to me.
All good.
At a minute. Everyone over panicking. Everyone got the right to over panic a little bit. What are you saying?
Calm. I'm calm. I watched your game last night. I like what we're doing. I mean, all great teams. I mean, you start building them from the back. Basically, I mean, there's going to be an overhaul of the defense. I think the criticism of Casemiro is a bit over the top.
Yep.
He looks so bad because, I mean, if you don't play our eye line, I mean, the amount of ground that he has to cover is crazy. So,
bro,
I think he's going to look better once Euro and Martinez or De Ligt is at the back. Once we start playing our eye line, you look much better. I'm really positive for this season. I mean, and talking about the style of play, I mean, Fergie didn't have the style of play for his first 3 or 4 seasons. So guys must just be calm.
I mean, in the style, do you like this kind of new style? Does it have to, for you, improve this new season now? Like how much emphasis is it on the style this season rather than maybe, let's say, where we finish or, you know what I mean? Like, is it
I think we'll start seeing the style once we have our Ten Hag's defense with Mazraoui, Euro, De Ligt for Martinez. I think he's going to slot Lisha in at left back as well. He's got that option once he has Euro and De Ligt. I mean, that's another option at left back. So he's doing it, and I love the signing of Xerxes because it just gives us another way to play.
Yeah,
if we can change it up. Play a more possession game with Xerxes being there, get the wingers more involved. So I think it looks good this season.
Yep.
I mean, I watched us last night. It's the first time in about 7 or 8 years that we actually bopped Liverpool on the possession front. I mean, things are changing.
Yeah.
I'm positive. We need to get rid of Wan-Bissaka. I mean, he doesn't. He can't play.
Yes. He cannot play in that system, man. He can't, man. Yeah. Especially the way we're trying to play out now. From the back and whatnot, you have to.
Especially if you're going to play the PSV system with Ruud once you introduce, where you're going to play your wing, your fullbacks almost in midfielders. I mean, Wan-Bissaka's lost. So I think we're going to end up in top 4 definitely.
Top 4.
Top 4, depending on our set the back staying fit. If we can't play our line, we're going to suffer like last season. It exposes our midfielders. So I think we'll be fine.
Signings. Give me a couple of signings you want to sign.
I think Mazraoui in the Lucht is vital. I think in midfield I'll go for Ugarte and Yousef Fofana.
Yeah.
Fofana reminds me a bit of.
Is he still going to AC Milan?
The deal broke down and he's quite cheap. I think he's like £20 million or something.
Wow, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I need to get that sorted out, man.
Yeah, because Fofana again, he can progress the ball. I mean, he's a lot like not as skillful as Pogba, but he's in a similar style, so you can change it up a bit. And I don't think I think we're gonna have a good season.
Yeah, let's see, man. Yousef, thank you, man. Love from South Africa, man. Appreciate you coming on, bro. Love. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up everyone still here, man. People, we're still gonna get the calls in. Be patient, guys, in the back. I will come to you. Don't worry. Big up Orest. Yeah, Orest, I'm gonna come to you soon as well. We're gonna get Jazza, the Wizard. You okay, my friend?
I'm alright, brother. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Where you calling from?
Chef.
Sorry?
I live like 10 minutes away from Bramall Lane.
Oh yeah, Sheffield. Okay, yeah. Come on.
Yeah,
what are you saying, man? What you think of United, man? United.
Right. I've firstly, so let's just put one thing out there. I've got a phobia, a fear of Dutch managers.
Okay.
I don't know whether it's just me, but history with Dutch managers in the Premier League it's not really that good.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
Martin Jol, Mullenstein, De Boer.
Yeah.
They seem to struggle, and it's not just that. It's also football goes in cycles. So after you play for a while, you become a manager, don't you? So some people now become managers. You watched Zidane play, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now he's a manager. Laurent Blanc played football. Now he's a manager. We watched Van Nistelrooy. He's a manager now. The best ones out there seem to be all midfielders. Zidane, midfield. Diego Simone, midfield. Inzaghi, midfield. Xavi, midfield. They all seem to be players who played in the midfield.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's just me. The combination of being a striker, Van Nistelrooy, and two Dutch managers is just giving me it's giving me bad vibes already. Like I can see for some reason I'm just looking at United in January, and I think we're struggling in January.
Okay. You don't think the signings will help, like any signings will help? No, you just think it's systematically United from these Dutch managers just won't work.
I'm not trying to put Dutch football down, yeah. I'm not putting Dutch football down, yeah. But I mean, look, let's use the World Cup for example, yeah. Use the World Cup, yeah. Argentina have won the World Cup, Spain have won the World Cup,
yeah.
Germany have won the World Cup, and this country seems to fork out decent managers for some reason. Yeah. I don't know whether it's just me. The Dutch will always go to the World Cup. They'll get to the quarterfinal. They'll always do well. We had the 1974 team with Cruyff and them lot. They do well. They play lovely football. They play all this, back front to back and all that. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the nitty gritty, to the tail end of it, the crunch time, they seem to bottle it. And for some reason, all this Xerxes signing, Ugarte signing, sign this, sign that, sign this, sign that. Fair enough. Ragnick said we needed a open heart surgery. Okay.
Yeah, open heart surgery, yeah.
Get rid of all the old players, yeah. May I say get rid of all the players that played under Oli. All of them, yeah. Every single one of them. But for some reason, this is me personally, I've got a thing for Dutch. This Dutch. Yeah, I've got a Dutch problem which just won't go away. Another fear I also have is number 10s. Ronaldinho, number 10. Zidane, number 10. Boban, number 10. Hassler, number 10. Mattels, number 10. Gascoigne, number 10. All these number 10s got one thing in common. Seedorf, number 10. All these number 10s got one thing in common, which is they can hold the ball and drop a shoulder.
Yeah.
All of them, yeah?
Yeah.
We're playing a number 10 that can't dribble. How can you play a number 10 that cannot dribble? Okay, Man United under Ferguson didn't play number 10. We played 4-4-2 And that was it. Run from the right, 2 people in the middle, and just bomb them across the ball.
Yeah.
Right now, we've tried to evolve. Right, we want to evolve to this team, to the pragmatic team that plays from the back with a number 10 that distributes, that holds the ball, that connects the midfield to attack. Okay, fair enough. We want to play that, but we're playing Bruno. If Ineos wants to do anything for me to just swallow this Dutch thing and say, okay, they should just sell Bruno and play my no 10 and let's move on.
Okay.
Bruno is not a 10. He can't hold the ball. Yeah. He does what he does. He runs. Fair enough, he can run, but Bruno cannot hold the ball. I will gladly give Arsenal Bruno, and 3 other players and give them another 40 grand for Odegaard comfortably. Because
you like that can hold
at least somebody that can at least hold on to the ball, that can see something. Bruno just wants to spam it. It's just like he's like a kid at the beach with a kite and just open air and just because it's open air, doing the kite that way. You know what I mean? But when you put other kites out there, he can't actually control the kite. That's what he is. He's just all over the shop.
Yeah.
You know.
Listen. Fair play. Just before you go, where will United finish this season? Give me a position.
5th.
Not too bad. Jazza, the Wizard, you got a channel or you just
no, bro. No channel, bro. No channel.
Okay. I think you should get a channel, man. I think you got some good knowledge, man.
Man just loves the game.
Yeah, no, fair play. At the start, I was like, where are you going with this? But then at the end, I got you, man. So big up, man. Love for coming on, man. Appreciate it. Love. Big up to Jazza, the Wizard. Big up to him, man. Guys, hit the like button, people, man. There's still 828 people here. I'm going to get everyone on, people. So please, like I said to you, stay within the 5 minutes. Obviously, we're getting everyone in. So everyone stick to the 5 minutes. We should get everyone on. Orest, how are you, friend?
Yes, Saeed. What are you saying? You right?
Yeah, not too bad, man. How are you, bro?
I'm good. Make sure you guys get this guy to 100K. Went from Twanzebe to LA, man. That big thing.
Twanzebe to LA is crazy, isn't it? It's crazy, man. It's a madness, man. What are you saying, though?
I'm good. I've been catching up with the preseason. Been watching it.
Come on.
Look, obviously people are talking about the 4-2-4, the press and stuff, but it's about using them with the right players. Like last night, Lindelof. I mean, it's the same old thing he does. Hands behind his back, too scared. Johnny Evans, I've said this to many people. Johnny Evans got a new contract because his wife works for MUTV. Now, it's a fun fact.
Bro, I said that to people, man. His wife works for MUTV, you know?
Yeah, so listen, we need... I think I've heard your opinion, but the left back, I think from the back chair, Kadioglu, we need to get him.
Kadioglu, yeah.
I think his price is like 25 to 30 million. Like, come on. And I watched him in the Euros as well. He was pulling up for Turkey, so there shouldn't be no reason why we shouldn't get him. But the late, hopefully, should be wrapped up, but we need to get him before Fulham game. Do I trust Ineos? I don't know. It depends, obviously, with the medical and the announcement. So get the late, hopefully. I want Ugarte and Zubimendi. I want 2 midfielders. If we get one, it's not enough. It's going to be the same old because midfield get overrun. So, and Mazzuari, I'm not too keen because it's his injuries that worry me. It's his injuries. But Wan-Bissaka, I'm sorry, Wan-Bissaka.
Oh my days, fam.
He's poor on the ball. If you want to play this, nice football, Wan-Bissaka is not good. On the ball, he panics, so he's not confident on the ball. But obviously, you'll get other fans say, "Oh, he's best 1v1." So we'll see. But listen, Ten Hag, I've mentioned it. I know he's back in the Ireland preseason, but let's see if he can do the talking.
Bro, he will start. I have no doubts Diallo will start on games against Fulham because it's just not practical to play Garnacho. But then again, Garnacho, listen, whatever people think,
we've got fanboys. He's got a lot of fanboys. Got a lot of fanboys.
But also, I think he's gonna pull a. He's gonna start moaning and whatnot. So he's gonna want to play in it. So Rashford for me is looking more sharper. I would start, and then obviously Sancho in the false 9. You know what I mean? Because the manager talked about it as well. So let's see, man. But overall, I want to be optimistic, but we need to get the few signings in, man. If you get the few signings in, I think everybody's mood changes, man. Mazraoui, Ugarte, and De Ligt. If you get them 3 minimum, and I mean 3 minimum, then at least then you can say, right, cool. we can push on a little bit. But if you don't, then boy, it's peak, man.
And now this is where everyone's watching on Ineos. Let's see with Mazraoui de Ligt. I think it should be the first time Romano will say the double. Here we go. So should be interesting. But listen, Ugarte, he's pushing for the move because person terms has agreed. So he clearly wants the move. Just United the fee. Like I don't know what PSG are demanding. Was it 30 million? I don't know what PSG are demanding. So because they've obviously got
they want 60 million. They want 60 million for both Mazraoui and De Ligt combined. So they want 60 million.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Ugarte. I think PSG want.
Ugarte is a loan. Is a loan. Ugarte.
Loan.
Ugarte is a loan. Yeah, Ugarte's a loan.
Mentioned, but Amrabat, I wouldn't mind having him back, no. But
I don't want him back, man. It was good for a while we had him, but I don't know, man. I don't know. That would be like desperate. Do you know what I mean? That would be like if we didn't get Ugarte and then it was like we had to get midfielder in, then maybe. But right now, I'm not really feeling Amrabat, man. I just don't know if he's able to do what we need.
Yeah. We need to get Zubimendi because Arsenal, they're going to get Marino, like Mikel Marino. Like he's been obviously ex-Newcastle, but he was decent for the Spain squad. So if Arsenal going all out for Mikel Marino and United don't want to get Zubimendi, then I don't know what we're doing. So let's
see. Let's see, bro.
Hopefully Europa League is a must for me. Europa League. Style of play as well. We need to see a brand of football. Hopefully no excuses from Tenag now because the same old excuses. And McTominay, please, 30 million Fulham. Just give us 30 million.
This will be sold, man. This will be sold, man.
But apparently, there's no excuse. He gets us goals from the fans. He gets us goals, and he's.
We have to go past that now, man. We have to go past that.
Of course.
Play a proactive style of football, but let's see, man. But listen, Orest, love for coming on, man. I appreciate it, man. Love, bro. Big up to you, man. Big up to Orest Talks Football. Keep drumming the likes up, people, man. We're gonna go and get football power hour. How are you, man?
What's good? What's good, Saeed?
What's going on, brother? Been a while. How you been?
It's been a while. I'm calm. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, man. I just wanted to see what the fans are feeling, how they liking the season and whatnot. And man, just kind of overall, what's the vibe, man? You know what I mean? What do we need?
So,
it's been a preseason tour so far. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I hear you. It's been an interesting preseason. I say like last night, it was a sobering end to the preseason.
Yes, sobering.
It's what we, I think, actually in the long term, we needed that, because, we're starting to sort of like see a little bit of positivity, some patterns, Real versus Real Betis. And we're starting to kind of like fall into a rhythm, which is good, which is what we want. But we don't want to, fall into a rhythm that's just going to lead us blindly into the next season. And then we capitulate again, So the first thing that I want to just mention is that, like, I just want to figure out who cursed Manchester United,
bro. These injuries in it, man, crazy, bro.
Did you see Onana almost getting injured by himself, just going for the ball? He trips.
Days, fam. Man just started falling over. I was like, yo, uncle, man, get up, man.
Also, Will Fish is gone for a while.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay, man. Hopefully he's okay.
Just whoever needs to repent in our fan base. Please repent. Set us free because we're getting punished. I don't know what in the Paul Pogba is going on in our club, man. Something is crazy. The hyena gotta be found. Oh, let's move to a new Old Trafford, But the thing that I want to just make sure that we obviously focus on, there's always negatives and positives, right?
Yeah.
But there's like some good things that have come out of this preseason. We saw obviously like Amas show his quality moving forward. He's somebody that you can count on and say potential for the future. He's not ready for first team football yet. Even Collier, in my opinion, he's showing that, all right, this could be his breakout season where he gets a few minutes, those sort of like minutes that, say, Garnacho used to get in his season when he was just starting to be in the first team, But he's not ready to be a regular, by no means, Collier. The other I'd say the other good thing is obviously Ahmad showing his quality. I think like we can now feel that yes, Ahmad is here. I actually personally, Saeed, I don't want to see Anthony. As long as Ahmad is there, I want to see Ahmad, unless he puts in like 3 stinkers in a row or 2 stinkers in a row. Then from there, maybe try somebody else. But for now, that right wing position is owned by Ahmad. Period. You know,
period, bro. Period.
Yeah. Rashford showing some glimpses of.
Good, man. He's looking like he's had a summer off. Like, you know, no social media, just head down. Looks a bit more happy now, which is good to see, man, because everyone wants a fully fit Rashford because he's one of our danger men. He's one of our guys who can score goals, man. You know what I mean?
It's the power of the reset and rejuvenation and just sort of just like getting, you know, we forget that the season prior to last season, right, during the break, it was a very shortened break because of the Qatar World Cup, you know, and so he didn't really have enough time to even just do like individual, you know, focused training to really get him sharp. And he's seen glimpses of like, oh, okay, razor sharp Rashford is there, even though he hasn't really like owned or stepped up like say Ahmad has. You can see that there is a little. Also, part of it is also the influence of having somebody like Ruud van Nistelrooy. Like, you know, I saw like I think versus was it Rosenborg or one of the other teams that we played earlier, Ruud giving him instructions and Rashford nodding, and you're like, yes. He's listening. He's listening. If you're not going to listen to Ruud, then you're never going to listen to anybody at all.
Nobody, man. This is a legend right there. Legend.
You know. So those are the individuals. But in terms of the team, like I think there's some patterns. Like we can see some good pressing, some really good like forcing high turnovers up the pitch. You know, we can see like I really wish Mason Mount. On the ball or something, because off the ball he's good, but you play football with the ball. You know, it's like being like he's a good cook out the kitchen. You know,
he's Uber Eats, man. You don't know what's there.
So maybe he's like good at going for grocery shopping, shopping for the right ingredients, but he's not good when it comes to the chopping board and actually seasoning stuff and cooking. So he's a bit of a weird player, but I really feel like Mason Mount has to make his season this season. His trick is he has to stay available. He has to stay, ready for whatever position is they're gonna give him, because there's no position where he really fits, whether it's gonna be on the left, right, whatever. Stay ready, Mason Mount, and when you get that chance, take it by the horns, bro. You need to make sure that you put your stamp on it. The other thing that I want to say, like you've been asking other callers, like, what do we need? Which player do you need? We like yesterday's game was really weird because like we created chances for large spells of the game. We were actually moving the ball better, doing big up bunch in the cut. We were moving the ball better. We were doing like some really, really good moments of football, but moments FC cannot happen this season. We need to actually have like a continuity, a really longer sustained periods of dominating the opposition. And I really feel like if we get nobody's talking about this. Nobody really thinks it's also feasible because obviously we're still like trying to figure out our center back issues and, midfield issues and so forth. But if we wanted to get a forward that's going to come in and help us be more clinical, Saeed, Julian Alvarez. We may not afford him.
You won't
listen, hear me out. I know it's most likely not going to happen, but bro, that guy, like, I hope Zexy's clinical, but we need somebody that just gets chances and finishes chances, because at the end of the day versus Fulham, we might see a similar story where we create chances, but we're not clinical enough. And then what are we going to do when that pattern keeps on repeating? Sure. What are we going to do if Zexy picks up a knock? Bring in Obi Martins, 16-year-old?
Yo, listen, he's scoring goals, man. He's scoring goals. Listen, bro. I'm gonna keep stepping. I appreciate you coming on, bro. And like I said, we'll catch up again soon, man. I know I'll see you on KG's channel, innit? KG.
Yeah, I'll be up there. Yes, guys. Don't forget to like up and subscribe, guys. Let's get Saeed. Let's. I think 200K should be the next milestone. Let's get him up there, guys. Big up to Saeed. Thank you.
Come on, make sure you follow my football hour, man. Power hour. Listen, Wes, man. We're gonna shout you next. Wes, are you there, my brother? Wes from the Netherlands.
Yep. Yes, I'm here. Wait a second.
No worries, man. Take your time, bro. Keep liking the video, people, man. Let's get to 500 likes, people, if you can.
Oh, I've got the wrong camera. Wait a sec.
No, don't worry, man. Take your time, bro. Take your time, man. It's all good.
There we go. Switch to this one. That's better.
Yeah, man. How are you, man?
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good, Saeed. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad, man. What do you want to say, man? It's been a while since we spoke, you know what I mean?
About I mean, we should probably dive deep another time, like some different topics. You probably want to talk about some.
Definitely.
Some contact. Yeah, maybe we can just have a quick chat about maybe the expectations, how our preseason is going so far. And I'm going to be honest, like because of the games in the USA, I haven't really paid too much attention. Like I haven't watched the whole games. I've seen some snippets, but positive snippets. Like there's definitely been worked in the training ground a lot. So that's really positive because every Man United fan, even myself, I'm super Ten Hag in.
Not fair play.
You know, and I respect everyone's opinion. Like if you're not, and that's perfectly fine. But we're still Man United, and there's always expectations, and he knows that. So maybe let's get right into what I expect.
About Rennie Hack as well, man. The Rennie Hack, because a lot of people might not know about him. You're Dutch, and you know what I mean. You might have seen some bits of buzz, but should we be excited about Rennie Hack? You know what I mean? Like, you know, do you know much about him?
Well, I mean, also very little. Like, he was a coach of Goat Eagles, and Goat Eagles is a very small club in the Netherlands. Like, what he achieved, like, is people need to get their head around this. He achieved European football, like Conference League. Like, they've lost the qualification, the first round, but they've got the lowest budget in the Eredivisie. And they've still managed to get European football, which was a shock. And like he built his team always around a solid defense. Like he needed to, everyone's on the same page and defend, and you will get your chances. So almost all the games of the games I've watched, apart from the games against the top 6-7, they were close or closer than you might think. And so that's a brilliant achievement. And I think his strength is team cohesion. Really, he really drills that into the team. As far as like I know too little about him to go into details what he focuses on mainly, but I think it's a good mixture with Van Nistelrooy. He's a young upcoming coach. He's done brilliantly with PSV. I mean, he won basically everything. I think he won a Johan Cruyff Cup. He won the Dutch Cup, and he won the Eredivisie. So he won basically everything in the Netherlands. So I think it's a good mixture. And it's very important if you go into a job that you have people around you that you trust. And he clearly did that with McLaren and who was the other? Van der Gaag.
Van der Gaag,
those people, they know each other in and out, and it's the same with Haken and Van Nistelrooy. Maybe not as much, but it's good to have him around the club because he is a legend. He knows the club, and probably tell things to Ten Hag a little bit, and maybe they can share experiences. But René Haken has been, I think, there were, I don't know, one or the other was the assistant. They've worked at each other with Utrecht, and so they know each other for a very long time, and that's very important to get a good relationship with each other. And so I think it's a very good setup, and I'm really excited. I so hope that we finally have a good season. I mean, it should be like we've been getting quite unlucky with so many injuries that you have to adjust the expectations, like realistically. Like we're fans, we're emotional. We want to win every single game, but we have to be realistic. And I think what is realistic next season, because you can't jump from 8 to like close to Arsenal. I think Arsenal are the favorites next season because they've been stable for so many years. I don't see us getting second. I think they also have City, of course. Realistically, probably with the amount of experience, how long Ten Hag is in it, you probably should be looking at 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
And that can change in the season with the amount of signings. We have to make signings. We have to. Otherwise, you lowered it a little bit because we still have many players that are not there yet that can take us to the next step. So we need another midfielder. We need a right back or left back. I think Basri is ideal because he can play both positions.
Both sides, yes.
Yes, that's very important. He's very cheap, 20 million or something. If you get De Ligt in, that's also a good deal. There are also other options. And I think also you need some calmness in the midfield. And that's, I heard some previous callers at Subimendi. I think he's a great shout. But you've also got other options like Fofana from AS Monaco. You've got so many options. And I'm sure that the scouts are looking at them. But you need some stability, some control. Because Eriksen is not going to play a lot. And you can't... all the creativity on Bruno. Let all the creativity on Bruno. That's not possible. You need a good balance. And the balance is not right at the moment.
Yeah. Wes, appreciate it, man. We'll have more of a deeper chat again soon, man. Love, man. And carry on with your darts, man. You know what I mean? What's the latest darts play in the Netherlands? What's the best one called? What's it called?
Van Goen, Michael Van Goen.
Yeah, Van Goen. That's it, man. The new Van Goen, man. So big up to you, man. Love, man. Big up, man. Come on. And look who it is, man. Someone just crashed us, guys, man. We got a crashing. We got someone who's like, what are you doing here, man? You noticed the United calling show.
No, I was nodding away with the previous caller, man. I agree with him, man. I believe in Ten Hag as well, man. Like a big belief in Ten Hag this year, man. You're gonna do great things. Brother, I'm jet lagged, man. Like, what's going on, man?
You know what? Listen, I've only just recovered from jet lag.
You're sick, bro. Your work rate is insane. You came back and that seat got it.
Broski, you got if you chill, it'll get worse. You have to keep moving.
Look at me. I'm chilling, bro, in my bed. I'm knackered, bro. I haven't got up. I'm so jet lagged. I'm jet lagged. Bro, I am jet lagged, bro.
Bloody hell,
man. What's going on, man?
No, we're just talking about the transfer window and whatnot.
Well, I heard you make a shot. I mean, obviously, we're going to discuss it in a little while anyway.
Yeah.
Like third, man. Like, what are you telling me, man?
Third, but you know what it is? It's because I just believe that certain people will drop off, and Liverpool, it's their first season with a new manager.
Why are you talking about us? But
it's true, though. You got Anslot. I don't think you're there quite yet. I think you got midfield issues. I still don't know if your midfield will be midfielding. So we got to expect to finish third. Third and fourth is not as, before back in the day, if you said third, it was a massive achievement. But now third and fourth are quite next to each other, man.
I think, look, you, Chelsea, have to improve. You must.
Yes, we must.
No, if it ain't button, you absolute must. So you will improve. Now, will Aston Villa and Newcastle and these teams be as strong like they were last year? I don't know, man. So you're going to be in there. I don't know. Third, I think, you know what I mean? I just laughed when you said third, man.
No, but because for me, it's like we were 8th last year, but we shouldn't have been 8th. We went from 3rd to 8th. That's down to us, and that's down to the, inconsistencies or whatever. But United should be 3rd or 4th. But the problem is, it should be, for me, good football anyway. Good football.
Well, I'm intrigued to see what this Van Nistelrooy does for you lot, man, because I rate him, not going to lie. I rate him. I think he done a fantastic job at PSV. I've already told you, innit? I think he's going to be your next coach. I think he's going to be your next full-time coach.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he's going to be in place by next season. So let's see how it goes. But yeah, man, I just thought I'd pop in.
Yeah, we'll catch up in a bit, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Donna's on to you, man. Donna's on to you, man. But I'll leave her alone, man.
Yeah, man. That's why I'm running, bro. All right, peace, man. Let's
get out of it, man. And make sure you stay safe in Luton, man. Stay safe out there, man.
Now we're good.
Yeah, man. Love, shush, man. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's bring on everyone, guys. We've got about 15 minutes or so because we've got Big Six soon. But I'm gonna try and get you on. Like I said, keep your points like bang, bang, bang. Let's bring on Liban. Liban, how are you, brother?
Salam alaikum, brother. How you doing?
Excellent, bro. How are you, man?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing good. I'm just worried about one position. I'm an outsider, but I love the Premier League.
Come on, big up.
So I'm worried about your left back position.
Okay.
Malacia is still out.
Yeah.
Shaw, can he cover the whole season? I don't think so.
No.
He's always injured.
Yep.
So, bro, don't you guys need a proper left wing back or left old school left back? That's my question. That's all.
We need Mazraoui. I think for me, Mazraoui would be probably a good option. Get Mazraoui in. I would have liked Karioglu from Fenerbahce, but that would have been something different. But we
exactly
left back, definitely left back, 100%.
But
do you think we'll do well this season? You think we'll do well this season, United?
You're gonna do well in Europa League, and I think you might challenge for the title. I'm outsider. I'm a Juventus fan.
Come on.
So, by the way, if you get Rabiot from us, he's leaving Juventus. He might fit well in Manchester United system in the midfield, especially.
Okay. Big up Lee Ben, man. Appreciate you donating before as well. Come on, bro. Love, yeah.
All the best, brother.
Come on, brother. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up to Lee Ben tuning in. Good to get his opinion as well. Let's bring on Sopia. Sopia, how are you? You okay? Big up to you.
I'm okay. How are you? Are you good, brother?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
I'm all good, just back at work. Vacation is over. Looking forward to the season starting soon. And preseason is done.
Yeah.
Some interesting aspects, especially, with defense. We have to make sure that we get some new players in, because I cannot continue another season with Vicky and Maggie. No, thank you.
Yeah. No way. Even Evans, like, respectfully, like he's a legend, you know what I mean, and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's won trophies at United, but come on, man, let's not.
Bless Evans' heart, bless him. I think it's a good, person to have in the dressing room and all of that, but it shouldn't be a guy that you should 100% rely on at this stage. Big up, Big Ben. Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Thank you. And also midfield players needs to come in. I'm not on that Casemiro agenda when a lot of people be on his back, but it hurt me yesterday seeing what he was doing. Casemiro, Broski. Why
does he keep lunging in? He does this a lot, like, is this something that you can eradicate from his game, or is it just this what he is? Like, can't stop this.
Like, he does a lot of positive things, but then sometimes he'd be having these kind of bozo moments, like, why? That is very concerning. But if there's some positive things, I would say, like with the attack you mentioned with Rashford, I ain't gonna lie, big up Ratchy.
Yeah,
it's nice to see the confidence back. Whether he'll continue, that's a question for another day, of course. Hopefully that'll be the case. But he is looking on it. That's very nice to see, for me at least, who's kind of been, for the longest time, kind of wanted him to go, at least after last season. I was kind of done.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to give him one more season, and we'll see.
Yeah.
Sure.
In terms of expectation, a lot of people are saying, we shouldn't expect a lot if we don't get signings in. Do you still think, for me, in your third season, we should be moving like this, though, where we're like, we can't really expect this and whatnot? And, where were you in terms of expectations this season?
I mean, I think there needs to be a balance. I'm not going to sit there and say, like, now we should be going and challenging for the league. I mean, that should have technically been the logical thing for us, but since we took several steps back last season, we now have to be a bit more realistic with where we are, especially also, of course, waiting to see what type of signings that we do get. But I do expect us to get top 4, and I want to win the Europa League. Give me the Europa League. I want to get it.
Yep.
That's definitely where I'm at. And if we can also, maybe this might be a bit too optimistic, but if we can, get the FA Cup again, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah. We've been in 2 finals in a row, so why not?
Yeah, why not? Exactly. So why not keep building on that? But how many players do you think that we can be getting in?
I think realistically, we'll get 3 players in. Realistically,
Okay.
but I think United should get at least 4, maybe. But again, that's you know, maybe 5. But you know what I mean? Will we get that? I doubt it. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just asking too much, but we won't get that. And that's the concern for me, is that we should be getting that, but we won't get that. And you know what I mean? Especially in this time now, we should be getting players in. We should be scrambling. 2 weeks left of the window.
No, we shouldn't.
Season. We shouldn't be. So
from what you see now from this preseason, are you? I mean, obviously, I did see, you know, of course, you watch along and all that. Then you did seem more positive than you've been in a while, which was nice to see, of course. You know, like let's get giddy, you know, villain arc Saeed back. It's the streets need it, I think. You know, we deserve to see it. And hopefully that will be the case this season. But my question for you is, do you think that we're slowly maybe moving into a positive way with kind of the sample piece of the season now, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I think for me, what will be thing is that when we get tested, it's like how we react to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can do this style now, and then next thing you know, just you know what I mean, go back to what he kind of believes in and whatnot. So
exactly,
I just hope we stick to it and go from there. That's what I want.
We just need the consistency. The thing is, because I remember, and I know you got, of course, you're gonna wrap. I just want to say one last thing, because with last season, you know. Remember when we had that opening game against Wolves? Yes, we won the game, but we were atrocious. And for the majority of the games that season, it was a lot of games where we were just scrambling, you know? And it is hopefully going to be maybe different now. I mean, the first game against Fulham, I need to see something. I need to see, if we do win, give me a good performance. It can't just be, okay, you win 2-0, but it's not convincing and we just go take several steps back. Build off of some positive parts that we've seen. That's kind of the final thing that I want to say. But big up those Saeed people. Make sure you do get Saeed to 100K. It's not far off. Seriously, it gives us great content and, you know, show my brother some love. Real talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Appreciate Sophia. Make sure likewise you follow her as well. Sophia Football Talk. Big up to you.
Thank you. We're literally a little over 100 subscribers away from 3K. So people, if you like United content and content just from other clubs in general, then you know, feel free to join us. Yeah.
Mods, get her channel in the comments and there. Yeah, we'll get everyone to subscribe to the channel. Get her to that 3K. Big up Sophia. We'll catch up soon. Big up to you.
100.
Big up Sophia as well in there. Guys, we literally about 5 to 7 minutes. So 2 minutes, have your say, and we move on. So yeah, guys, Kevin, big up to you, man. Sorry for waiting so long with so many people here. Big up, man. Give you your 2-minute breakdown, and then we'll get someone else on.
Yeah, so I've been very, very skeptical of Erik ten Hag for a long time now. You know, I've spoken to you guys before. I've never spoken in a long time. So yeah, I don't believe in Erik ten Hag personally. However, in EOS, you need to show me something now. If you're gonna bring in these 2 signings efficiently, bring in 3-4 more players, because we're how many weeks away from the Premier League season? 2 weeks away now, and we're a week away from the Community Shield. We kick off the season, right? We won't have enough players in time by then. Then we've got 4 injuries now. 3, potentially 4. We've now got players that are still lingering at the club. We've still got deadwood at the club. We haven't shipped them all out yet. Man, it's a lot of work. And you know what? My expectation for United this season, bro, I've always kept it real. We won't win the league, but we have to be challenging. It's Ten Hag's third season now. We cannot be talking about style of play, identity. We cannot be talking about all that. We have to be talking about challenging, because we're going to spend 600 million, right? We're going to be spending 600 million prior to this. And for me, right, I don't think we will win the league. Hear me out. But we have to. But we have to be somewhat pushing now, because this is going to be Ten Hag's third year. Arsenal gonna go again. Man City gonna go again. Liverpool, we don't know what they'll do. We don't know what Chelsea will do. We have to capitalize. We have to push on, because it's 2 seasons now. Sorry, it's 3 seasons now. This is gonna be his 3rd season, so we have to we have to do a lot of work, man. And trust me, it's not an easy fix. But yeah, I personally, I don't believe Ten Hag is the man. However, if you can win me more trophies, cool. that's the aim of sport anyway. That's the most important metric in sport.
Big up.
Yeah, subscribe to my channel. I've got
big up. Yeah, Kevin. There you go. AN Sports, guys. Subscribe to the channel, people.
Hopefully, Saeed, you can have me on some more shows as well if you'd like.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely, bro. Come on, man. Always.
Have you on my
definitely. Yeah, man. Love, bro. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Love for coming on. Ruud van Nistelrooy, what are you saying, bro?
Hey, bro. How are you, man?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad, bro. 2 minutes. Have your say, bro. 2 minutes.
All right, man. I was gutted that Ten Hag stayed. You know, I wanted him to get going, but it happened. Yeah. I'm kind of excited with Ineos, you know, with the signings we made, but I don't think Ten Hag is it.
Yeah.
We're into the third season, and like we have no pattern of play, no identity, nothing. So, you know, had we gotten De Zerbi, maybe things would have been different. But what we need now, we have a lot of deadwood that need to be shipped out. You know, the likes of Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, these guys, they need to go, and he needs to stop this single pivot thing he's obsessed with. That's not working. He needs to play. He needs to promote Martinez to number 6 at least, and have maybe Okarte playing next to him. Try something different. We have the players, that position-based players, the likes of I'm a huge fan of Ahmed Diallo, Sanchez. What was the other one? The guy we just signed, Xerxes. But this guy's gonna ruin him because we have no way. It will just put him in there, hanging up to dry. You know, we have Kobe Manu, who shouldn't be playing anywhere near the defense. He should be up there, right next to the strikers. The guy is a real talent. So, you know, good that he stayed, but hopefully, you know, we'll have a better season. But I'm not convinced he's the man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Big up, man. Love, man. Big up to you, man.
All right, bro. Thank you.
Big up, man. Big up. Let's bring on lesser football. 2 minutes, bro. Have your say, my brother.
Big up, man. With the season, with regards to the season, man. I mean, Ten Hag is in his 3rd season, so you know, I'm expecting him to. He should be finishing above Liverpool minimum. You know, Liverpool have just got a new manager in. They just got in a new manager in, so he's in his 1st year of his transitional phase. You know, we can't be sitting here in the 3rd season and saying, you know, we're having lower expectations of our manager. Yes, he does not have the players yet, but he should, in the next, I think, couple of weeks, we should get more signings in. Let's not forget this. This is not an Ineos problem. This is not a board problem. Every single football club around the world are actually struggling to bring players in. You know, so this is bigger than football at the moment because FFP is in place right now. So I'm not trying to hear this. If this man don't know how to make substitutions, he doesn't know how to manage games, he doesn't know when to rotate players. It's simple. It means he's not doing his part of the job, and that's what I expect basically from a manager. You know, of at the level that he's at. So this season, I want to see him rotate players because I'm not trying to hear this injury thing. Every team has injuries. It's about how you manage your squad that makes a difference and prevents 100%. Future injuries. So I'm trying to see that. I want to see how he's gonna do that. And yeah, besides that, he should be Champions League. If he's not in the Champions League, we'll lose. I think they said 35% of the sponsorship money, apparently, for the rest of the contract with Adidas. Yeah. So that's gonna play a major role in our future, regardless. So we cannot afford to make late decisions as a football club. So that's the quickest point I could make on.
Facts. Big up, bro. Big up, man. Listen, we're gonna have to wrap it up here, people. Lesso, it was the last call. I appreciate. Listen, sorry to AJ, Rap, Haven, Tino, Omar, my boy, Noah, big up Moose, Donna. We'll be back Saturday, guys. I'll definitely be back Saturday after the Charity Shield. I think kickoff's at 3. I should finish by 5. So we'll be definitely back for a calling show. If not, it'll be on a Sunday. But definitely calling show will be back again next week, man. So big up to everyone who called in. Sophia, everyone, man. Big up to everyone who locked in, gave their opinions and whatnot. And yeah, man, it's good to have different opinions, guys. We finished on 500 likes. That's amazing as well. Big up to everyone. I'll be back 9:30, people. We'll be back 9:30 for a Man United show. Me, Flawless, Double A, and Ash will be back 9:30, people. Make sure you're locked in. We're going to be talking about United again, so make sure you tune in later on. This is actually going to redirect you over there. So when you get to that stream, please head over there and hit the like button when you get over there, people. We're out. Been a good calling show. Peace.